all the lesbians came out, okay? All the lesbians, especially the baby stud. Like, I'm sure she came around with her jokes, and I joked around with her, and then I noticed the smile, and I was like, oh shit, and then it was the swag, and I was like, oh damn, and then it was just like the slang talk, and I was like, put me on, baby girl. My daddy had this thing on my phone where he could like read the messages. That's how he knew I was messing with a girl, because her name was... What's going on, J Squad, Plum Squad? It's your girl Jay. You already know. Welcome back to J Vibes, where there's a whole lot of great vibes going on. I am coming at you today with a story time. Yes, it's well overdue, you guys. So before we get into this juicy story time, my coming out story of becoming a lesbian, I don't even really know how this goes. But before we get into this story, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel. If your subscriber button is red, click it, make it gray. If you're clicking the bell for the first time, matter of fact, unclick the bell, click it again. If you get a notification at the bottom of your screen, options for your bell, make sure you click those options and make sure you select all so that you are notified every time your girl drop a video, all videos, and not the default setting. Please make sure you get this video a like, a thumbs up. Before you get any further in this video, hit the like button, you guys. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes. Comment down below with your love, your feedback, any questions, Q&A questions, reaction video ideas, any video idea, put it down below in the comment section, you guys. Share this video. I'm just gonna tell you my story. So like I said, I'm gonna be doing a story time about when I came out or whatever like that. I don't really have a bad story. I think I got hell after I already came out. I was already in the sauce. I don't know. So basically, I used to have boyfriends, and I want to say my first girlfriend was in high school. I was in the 10th grade or maybe 11th, I'm not sure. But immediately, when I got in middle school, I want to say my second year in middle school, so maybe not immediately. For some reason, I don't know why, but it was this thing going on to where girls was calling each other babe, wife, boo, that's my baby mama, that's my wife, that's my girl, throughout the whole day. Really during class changes and lunch, and if you got PE or something like that, really during free time when it wasn't time to really learn and be serious, but when it was time to play and just goof around, we would literally, babe, want me to class, where my wife at, wifey, why you talking to her, I thought you was my wife. We were really doing that. So I really I don't know, I liked it, I guess. People used to call me super gay, Jadea, you gay for real, and I'm like, bitch, whatever, come on. We ain't never used to kiss or mess around. It was just hold hands or hold arms and walk each other to class, and I may have one a little extra and fed somebody a snack, like a honey bun or some chips, but we in middle school, so we playing around. So still, I had a boyfriend in middle school. Even when I had a boyfriend, I still had my wives and my boos, because it was just something that went on at school. But I guess on Facebook, I would carry it on after school, so I would still have my wives and my boos and my babies and stuff like that. It was never no title. I never realized, or it never clicked in my head Jadea, this is some lesbian gay shit. I never thought about that. So going into high school, again, I had a boyfriend that was breaking up with me, or whatever the case may be, because he was a bad boy and I was a good girl and he didn't want to ruin my life. Then I ended up, a few football players tried to talk to me, and I did entertain it, but then I kind of clicked on, because we're in high school at this moment, and I'm just oh, this is what y'all do, because they were juniors going into seniors or whatever. They were playing games. They were be talking to this girl one period, and then the next period talking to another girl, and then when I peeped that shit, I was like, oh, Jadea, yo, they not about to play with your feelings, girl. We ain't doing that. So I stopped entertaining their asses, period. So then I got on the basketball team, and then I just kind of got exposed to all the lesbians in the high school, because not every lesbian, but every lesbian that was already out was on the basketball team. I was on the junior basketball team, and most of all the lesbians was on the varsity basketball team. So it was this one chick, and she was talking to me or whatever, and with me, it was simple. It was just like, you gotta catch me in just regular mid-conversation. Like, I'm sure she came around with her jokes, and I joked around with her, and then I noticed the smile, and I was like, oh shit, and then it was the swag, and I was like, oh damn, and then it was just like the slang talk, and I was like, put me on, baby girl. So, whatever, it was this one basketball player, I entertained her, and then for some reason, I think I was a little bit too much of a rookie for her, because she just moved on. I'm talking about switched up, bitch. Don't even speak no more, or do I speak, or now you don't want to hug me no more. And it was just like that petty shit that going on in high school. Like, somebody want to give you a hug today, but don't give you a hug next week. Or usually they'll come over to your table and say, hey, but now they just wave across the room. So it was that going on in high school. Okay, boom, whatever. So then, chick number 2, she wasn't fully out, but she was trying to come out. She was still trying to figure out her swag. She had the kinky twists in forever, and then sometimes her jeans were super tight, and then the next she had on cargos, and it was just like, you know, when you was a baby lesbian, or baby stud is what I say, the cargos and the Converses and polo shirts was the whole swag, okay? I don't know why, but when polo was like really popping, all the lesbians came out, okay? All the lesbians, especially the baby studs. Okay, so this chick that I'm talking about right now, chick number 2, this is the chick that I was talking about in my story time. Remember that? When I was like, basically, my ex-best friend was at the house. I had to sneak in the back door. My daddy had a camera. We was being weird in the car and shit. That was her. Okay, whatever. So then, and all, like, these 3 girls that I'm about to speak of, they all was on the varsity team. So I know they was talking about me. But I ain't never had no sexual relations with none of them until the last one, because that ended up being my girl. So with her, we had normal conversation, and she would like do stuff, and it would make people like, what you doing? I'm like, chill, because again, it never really clicked to me that, Jadea, if you associate yourself with her, you might become a lesbian, or people might think you're a lesbian, or you're really interacting in lesbian things. I never thought about that. So this chick, who is actually my ex-girlfriend, she was like coming to get me out of class. Like, I'm talking about I don't even know how long she was standing at the door, but I would look up and there'll be her in the window telling me to come out. So I'll go to the bathroom, go get a snack, whatever I had to do, be out for longer than what I was supposed to be out for. And when I got back, my teacher was like, you ain't going to the bathroom again. And I'm like, what if I gotta use the bathroom? So with her, like, it was regular conversation, getting to know her. Like, I'm like, damn, you've been through some shit, you know what I'm saying? Because she just shared a lot of personal stuff with me, and I share personal stuff with her. And y'all, that's how it happens. When you start sharing personal stuff, it's kind of, you feel like you connected. Like, bitch, I told you my secrets. Where are you going? Nowhere. So that kind of happened, and then it started to like happen for a long time. So it got to the point where my ex-girlfriend at the time, she was at a whole nother school, and she found out about me. So at basketball games, I had to play my role. Cool, whatever. And then I guess they ended up breaking up, and then I remember it. I was at lunch, and she asked me to be her girl, and I was like, sure. And it still did not click to me that, Jadea, you just became a lesbian, you know? It still didn't click to me. And I was with her for like 5 years after that. In the midst of that, y'all, my daddy had this thing on my phone where he could like read the messages. that's how he knew I was messing with a girl, because her name was a girl name in my phone, and then our messages, and we're texting 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, and he tried to kill that. But I was too far in the sauce. I was so deep in the sauce. It was like, at this point, this is my friend, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I felt some type of way about that, you know. It felt weird not being able to talk to her when I wanted to talk to her. And then me and my dad ended up falling out, y'all. So I had to go stay with my uncle. And then my uncle entertained my lifestyle for a while. And I don't know why, but I got into my senior year, and he trying to pick me up from the basketball games during the third quarter. Like, I couldn't even look at the fourth quarter because I guess they figured out that she was on the basketball team. But I was too far in the sauce. I mean, we had already had our after school moments. So that was that. Like, my mom, I never got to live with my mom during me becoming a lesbian, but every time she hit me up on the phone, you know, she told me she loved me and she would never judge me. Period. My mom's side didn't really have a problem with it. On my dad's side, I got the worst from my dad, and my uncle became flip-floppy. And when I was staying with him and his wife, they kind of like used to like just team up, and we came to this decision that it might be best that you don't do this and you don't do that and you don't that. And they really like tried to like keep me away. Like, they try to keep me from certain stuff. Like, I didn't go to every basketball game, I didn't go to every football game, but it's like when I did start to go to the basketball game, it was a problem, you know what I'm saying? It got to a point where they were like debating if I was going to do sports or not. It got stupid, you know what I'm saying? And I did not like it, I did not appreciate it, and to be honest, I just still remain myself. Like, I still remain myself. I didn't get a boyfriend after that to try to prove a point to them or nothing like that. Like, I still did what I had to do what I had to do for me. So if I wanted to talk to her, then I made sure that I had talked to her. If I wanted to go see her, go to the movies, I did what I had to do, what I had to do. Until I graduated, I kept that in mind. I'm like, yo, you're gonna be out. I always look forward to getting out, being on my own, being grown. I just wish I can go back. But that is my coming out story. I hope that you was able to grasp everything. You know what I'm saying? If you got any questions about, the breakdown of what me and my daddy really went through, like, my daddy whole life did not come to my high school graduation because of the lifestyle that I was going into. He did not support it at all. I did not stay with my dad my whole senior year. I had to stay with my uncle because he just didn't support it. We fell out really bad, and that's why I'm so appreciative of our relationship now, because he overcame a big step. Like, I just knew that we were done, but we rekindled our relationship when I was in college, on the verge of leaving. So I damn near had to go through a whole year of college, and then we started to like rekindle. So yes, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this story time, and for more story times like this, you know what I'm saying, give this video a like, a thumbs up, let your girl know that you do like it, you do enjoy this content. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes, so make sure you hit the like, share this video, you guys, comment down below with your next video idea, and I love you guys. I'm signing out. I'm gonna see you next video. Peace.